coolest collabs. The Crocs, the Doge. I don't know. My favorite things just happening right now.
Seriously. Yeah. 2 different designs. These are 50 Genesis sneakers going out. 2 different really cool designs. I like the way these turned out a lot. Very, very cool.
Yeah, they look amazing.
No doubt. About 2 minutes left. Smoke, what are you most excited about with this collab? You hoping to get one of these Genesis sneakers and play StepN? Are you a player?
I am hoping. I have been a bystander. I know that I'm shockingly, I have never played, but I've always wanted to. I've just never found the time. But I'm thinking if I join this raffle, this might be my chance.
Absolutely. This could definitely be an opportunity to get into the game and play. It starts at just 10 minutes a day, right? To go outside and just walk for 10 minutes a day. These are Genesis walkers. It's a great way to just start the game, earn some tokens and some NFTs, and before you know it, you're adding extra sneakers, so you've got more time, and minting NFTs to make nice little babies and doing all kinds of stuff to go along with. How about you, Shub? Have you ever played StepN before?
Yes, I have played StepN before, and it's really fun. When this concept was new, I tried with a few sneakers on, and I had like 2 or 3 sneakers, but then then I just stopped playing. But it's really fun. I know the concept, and I really love it. It's great.
Very cool. I'm glad you're both here. We're going to get started in about a minute, everybody. We'll do our typical financial disclosures, nothing's financial advice kind of stuff. We'll go around the room, introduce all the speakers that are up here on the stage, and then we'll start digging into Ownthedoge, to PleasrDAO, to the collaboration that we have with More and StepN, to these 50 Genesis sneakers, where you go, how to get them, and how you get more information about everything that's going on with this collab. A lot of pieces and parts, but I think it's going to be really exciting. This is a good one. This is one I absolutely want to try to get. 50 is not a lot for the number of people that have already purchased tickets. It's been live for a few hours now, so it's not going to be the highest chance maybe to guarantee yourself to get one, but absolutely something that I'm going to try to shoot for.
Yes, and with that said,
yeah.
Oh, sorry. I just wanted to mention, with that said, James is going to be telling you guys about a few different NFTs that you could hold if you are holding them, that will give you a boost in likelihood to win this raffle. So keep a lookout for that.
Absolutely. Always have those rate up collections. Make it good. Welcome, everybody. Top of the hour. This is going to be the StepN, More, and Ownthedoge along with PleasrDAO collaboration. We're going through all the details. As usual, with everything that we do on these Twitter spaces, nothing that we say is financial advice. Do your own research. We're just here to talk about all the pieces and parts and let everybody be most informed as possible how to participate. Let's go around the room, introduce everybody. My name's James. I am the head of growth for FSL. So I represent StepN and More and Gas Hero, a lot of extra stuff that's coming. Smoke, you want to go ahead?
Yes, I am Smoke. I am the head of community at Ownthedoge, and I also help with operations.
Very cool. Shub, go for it.
Hello, I am the Doge, but behind the Doge, I am Shub, and I manage content at Ownthedoge.
Very nice. Welcome, welcome. And StepN, you're it.
Hey, I'm global ambassador at FSL, so content creator, and that's it. For
Perfect. Now. For now, right? For now. Yeah. Good enough. Good enough. Let's dig into Ownthedoge. For those that aren't familiar with Ownthedoge, what can you tell us, Smoke, about what Ownthedoge is?
So we are a community-run project that was started by PleasrDAO. PleasrDAO purchased the Doge meme for $4 million in ETH from Etsuko Sato, who is a kindergarten teacher and the owner of the famous dog named Doge, real name Kabosu. A lot of people think Doge is a male dog, but Doge is actually a female dog. And yeah, so Etsuko Sato minted this NFT and PleasrDAO purchased it. We then went forward and fractionalized the NFT into dog tokens. So Ownthedoge is a representation of that meme. We own the meme and we own the NFT. If you own as little as 1 dog token or 1 Doge pixel, then you too own the Doge meme.
So with the Doge pixels, I've seen these. did they all represent like one pixel within the greater image? And if you own one, do you kind of know like where in the image your pixel is?
Yes, absolutely. So if you check out our website, ownthedoge.com, you will see that we have a pixel portal within that website. If you check out the pixel portal, you can actually go and see the exact coordinates of your pixel and everybody else who's on the leaderboard. And you can see exactly where that pixel is. There have even been some sub-DAOs that have been created from pixels, such as FlowerDAO, for the little flowers that are within the Doge meme picture. So really cool stuff. And we plan to continue growing the pixel portal and doing more with pixels.
That's too cool. Give me like a timeline, an idea of how long ago it was the meme originally originated from this teacher to the point at which how long later that you guys purchased it for the 4 million, and then how long from that until now.
Shub, do you want to take that question?
Yes, definitely. So going back to the history of Doge, so Doge was actually born in 2005. So Kabosu, which is like the Doge, was born to a dog breeder who was shutting down. So the mill was shutting down, and all the friends and all the brothers and sisters of Kabosu were put to sleep, except Kabosu, who was put up for adoption in 2008. And luckily enough, Atsuko Sato, who is also known as Kabosu Mama, adopted Kabosu. And then in 2008, Atsuko started a journal of her own, which is like her blog post where she posts all these images of Kabosu, and she's been, consistent at it since like 2008, and it's continuing now as well. So it's like every week or twice a week, Atsuko posts some images of Kabosu and what Kabosu is doing and what she is doing, which is pretty fascinating. So in 2010, Atsuko clicked a few pictures, and one of these pictures, which is like the Doge, the image of the actual Doge, was clicked in 2010, and it was posted to Atsuko's blog. And for 2 years, this image actually laid down until somebody found it on Reddit, and this image actually blew up. So it's in 2012, a lot of people are talking about the Doge, and actually, it started off really funny. So somebody, and we know that person, John Monarch, actually. So he used to play these games with his friends, and they used to just misspell words, and that's where he just misspelled dog as Doge, and that's where it all started from. And then Doge literally took over the internet in 2013. There was Dogecoin, and then a lot of things happened around Doge. And even now, I think Doge is like one of the most relevant memes ever, because it's like recently Elon Musk changed Twitter to like Doge on the home screen, which is pretty fascinating. So that's how that's the story behind the Doge. And that's when in 2021, I think PleasrDAO came in, bought the image, and this image was auctioned off to PleasrDAO, and then we fractionalized this image, started off this project, and yeah, everybody can own a piece in this legendary meme through Ownthedoge.
It's fascinating to me how Reddit and Twitter, now X, how these platforms can make these memes go insanely viral. And you can have a fun image that maybe, like you said, is from years previous, and then it gains popularity. It's almost an obscure image and gains popularity later on. I've almost wished at some point along the line I had a bot that just tracked Elon Musk tweets to see what it is he's talking about, so I could instantly buy those things to watch him pump. Because Doge has had some amazing, crazy interactions just because of Elon Musk and Twitter stuff, right?
Yes, definitely. Elon Musk has been a huge ambassador of the Doge in general, and his tweets has taken over like everything. It's like these tweets go on all social media platforms, through Instagram, through Facebook, and a lot of people are enjoying the community which is built around Doge, because it's not only about the image, it's more about doing only good every day, which is like the motto of Doge, DOGE, do only good every day. So it's the community which resonates with these concepts and ideas, which I really love.
Love that. Tell me a little bit more about PleasrDAO. Sounds like PleasrDAO was the group that started with this concept of own the Doge and to go buy this image, right? Did it exist prior to this coming together specifically for Own the Doge, and you had other projects, and then this has been the latest in the group, or was it kind of built around Own the Doge?
Smoke, do you want to take this one?
Yes, I'm here. I have no idea why my phone locks every time I'm like not touching it for a second. I'm just letting our community in Discord know how they can join the raffle and that we're live. But absolutely. So PleasrDAO was just like a group of like really cool, artsy. I don't want to say degens because you know, they were definitely established in different fields, but all Web3 native people, super early into crypto in general, and they decided that they wanted to invest in this Doge NFT that came about and that was being auctioned off. So they had to grab, you know, they had different people come in with different amounts that they all put toward this one purchase. And that was kind of one of the largest things that spearheaded the, you know, the group itself. There is a longer backstory. I would love to have a separate space with some of the PleasrDAO members because I don't want to do them injustice by misremembering something because I actually didn't start with Pleasr. But they've been huge supporters of Ownthedoge. They started the Doge DAO, and we are in close contact with them. They're currently the largest holder of dog tokens, so we have a big, rich history with them. They're an amazing group of people that has really accomplished a lot. One of their biggest goals is to kind of be like the museum of NFTs, like very high-end museum of art in Web3. So super excited to be so closely involved with them, but we have also kind of created our own path with Ownthedoge, and we have a lot of members who know of Pleasr, but they're not within Pleasr, and they have been amazing, and they have helped us to grow this DAO kind of almost into a community-run project, which is our ultimate goal. Our goal is that we want to become as decentralized as possible so that everybody, no matter where you come from or what group you were associated with, can get involved and make a difference in the Doge DAO.
Perfect. If you associate yourself as a DAO, PleasrDAO, and you create this product on the Doge, you know, with the idea of being decentralized and having everybody involved, clearly this is a very viral meme, right? And you have throughout your history done a ton of really interesting public meme type activities, and you could probably even call them stunt. Do you guys want to walk me through maybe some of the stuff that PleasrDAO and Ownthedoge has done over time that has drawn some of this viral attention in your direction?
Absolutely. So we had our first actual inaugural Pleasr House episode featured Edward Snowden, which, you know, as we know, we have the Pentagon Papers, and then there was another famous person that was on that Pleasr House episode 1 as well. We've also done a Uniswap Pleasr House episode. Now, just to go back and tell you what Pleasr House is, it's an auction house, kind of like a Web3 auction house. It has like a really cool chat feature where you can chat within, you know, during the auction while it's live. It has a video feature and put a lot of time and effort into it. As it stands now, Pleasr is rolling out some different projects. So Pleasr House is a little bit on pause, but it really saw an amazing attention in the beginning, and we landed some amazing, well-known individuals to star in these episodes. We even had a Doge episode where we auctioned off the actual couch of Kabosu. So at Atsuko Sato, Doge's owner allowed us to actually auction her couch. And so we did, and the majority of that money actually went to charity. It went to Save the Children.
That's very cool. That's awesome. Tell me a little bit more about Pleasr House and this. It almost sounds like a place for the community to gather and hang out while you're doing things, right?
Yeah, honestly, it's one of the more epic things that I've seen created by PleasrDAO. And yeah, it's an auction house where you can bid on, you know, in ETH on items that go up for auction, and where we have guest speakers come up. We have a really awesome host that comes in. If you want to learn more, if you check out PleasrDAO's Twitter page, they have a few different viral clips from Pleasr House. Like I said, there's something else. I'm not allowed to say much about it. There's a secret thing going on. Stay tuned. So Pleasr House is a little bit like in the background right now on pause. But yeah, it's an amazing auction house that was created by PleasrDAO, and we're super excited to see what they do with it next. In the worst case, if there is another project that comes through that's going to be the main focus, we've even considered potentially forking Pleasr House and having maybe like a Doge house for Ownthedoge. So stay tuned with that. It's super exciting, super cool platform where things can be auctioned off. And like I said, the actual couch of Kabosu was auctioned off there for a little over 20 ETH. So exciting stuff. To talk more about other things that PleasrDAO has done, they actually purchased the One of One Wu-Tang Clan album. So that's pretty insane that they have that album. That's another thing that's a little bit under wraps. We don't know exactly what's going to happen. We know something is going to happen with it, but Pleasr is very careful to make sure that, you know, if they're going to do something amazing and exciting, they don't want random things getting leaked out where either people are misled and or the surprise is ruined. So they're really good with keeping things under wraps. And then when they're ready to present something, it's amazing when they do. And, you know, the number one thing that involves our project is the fact that they purchased the Doge meme, which was created into an NFT by Doge's owner at Atsuko Sato. And then they fractionalized it so that everybody within the Own the Doge community can own a piece of the Doge meme.
And those are these Doge pixels, right? So tell me more about the Doge pixels. How many are there?
Well, so what it is you can get a dog token. You can just hold one dog token. But if you want to hold a Doge pixel, you have to lock 55,240 dog tokens, kind of like within the pixel portal. And if you lock those dog tokens, then you'll get a pixel. Now, by holding a pixel, you're opened up to a world of what we call pixel perks. So if you check out our website, ownthedoge.com, you'll see there's a lot of the past perks that we've given out. You know, so people who hold pixels have received like all kinds of awesome airdrops or free NFTs, whether it be different in-game items for the sandbox game, whether it be free NFT drops, that some of which became fairly valuable for those who sold. And of course, those who held are going to get different perks, one of which you're going to find out today. How you know, if you held a Bad Luck Brian times Own the Doge collab NFT, and there are a couple others as well, you're going to receive actually a perk within this StepN collab. So we try to take anything that we've given, any pixel perks that we've sent out, and we try to use them again and kind of build our community that way. Some people don't even hold, you know, 3 out of 4 pixel perks that we did in February, for example. But if you hold just one, even if you don't even hold, you know, other assets of our project, you're still going to be included in something really cool or any of the collabs that we do moving forward. So we try to build out our community that way and kind of utilize NFTs to grow our community.
Very cool. When we'll go into all those details here in a minute for the collab, how you can get access to these Genesis sneakers and these other collections that you were mentioning where you can get a higher increased chance of actually winning one, which is cool. What's Bark Tank?
Okay, so I'll let Shub jump in on this too, but just to be brief, the Bark Tank is this super awesome kind of DAO structure that we have where we fund crazy, amazing Doge related ideas through our DAO. So anybody at all, but it's awesome if you hold a pixel or you hold dog, we're going to take that seriously. We're going to say, wow, this person is, you know, really part of our community, can go to dao.ownthedoge.com and they can pitch their idea. Funny enough, the pixel portal I was telling you guys about, where you can go and see your actual pixel and the coordinates, there's a leaderboard. It's really dope. That was actually a Bark Tank project that was brought forward by a few different people, one of which Gainer Mather, who has been a lead dev for us for a long time, and then another gentleman, Cold Plunge, who helped to start some of our DAO governance processes. They actually started out just going through the Bark Tank, pitching their idea. They said, hey, it would be really dope if you guys had a pixel portal where you could lock dog and you could get extra benefits from that. And they built it out for us and we funded that.
Nice. Very nice. How about memes? How does your community incorporate memes in everything that they do? Does it all revolve around Doge? Or are there other memes that are really popular that your community tends to go back to over and over again? I feel like this Bad Luck Brian thing builds into that as well. Tell me about memes in your community and how they fit, because I know they're really popular in the StepN community.
Yes. So Bad Luck Brian, we actually made good friends with Bad Luck Brian. We have this person named the Doge King or Doge King who worked with us for a very long time. He's an absolute legend. He's a little more part-time working with us now, but he built and helped to build community in a way that I haven't seen many others do. And he helped us to develop a relationship with the real Bad Luck Brian. So we decide, well, there's more to this story. I think Shub can fill you in because we've been doing a lot of crazy stuff this year. So we actually crowdfunded a statue for Kabosu that we are actually erecting in Japan this year. So pretty crazy stuff. The whole project was called Bronze the Doge, and we're actually creating a real statue of the IRL Kabosu or Doge in Japan so that Doge can go and visit with her owner at Atsuko Sato they can go on walks and see that statue, and people from all across the world can go and they can actually visit that statue. So we decided it would be insane if we invited Bad Luck Brian to go with us on that first trip for us to negotiate, make sure that the foundry was correct, make sure that everything was going to go good with the statue. So we brought Bad Luck Brian down and we took this epic photograph of, you know, Bad Luck Brian nowadays holding Kabosu. So I think it gave a lot of people nostalgia. So I ended up posting it on Reddit. Myself, Shub, and Zona, who was another huge part of our project, kind of brainstormed this idea that we want to make sure that this was very organic. We don't want to like maybe, you know, consider it too much on the NFT side, because there are a lot of people that still aren't really NFT pilled. They're not interested. They think it's a money grab. Even though those of us who are within the tech, we know that there's so much more to NFTs than money. It's really about art, community, blockchain technology, and I could go on forever. But so anyway, we dropped it on Reddit just to say, look at this, you know, pretty much to show people this nostalgia. And it blew up to the most popular post on Reddit, I want to say, of the month. So it had like 5 million views. It had like thousands and thousands of comments. And it was really amazing. People just loved to see the, you know, all grown up Bad Luck Brian holding Kabosu. So I'll let Shub talk more about that.
Yes, so jumping back to Bark Tank a little, so it's where it all starts from. From Bark Tank, what we try to do is fund cool initiatives and cool ideas which our community has, which also ties into Only Good Every Day and some of our mottos. And we funded a Doge pilgrimage. So we actually took a bunch of Doge enthusiasts to Japan, to Sakura, where the Doge actually resides. The Doge right now is 17 and a half years old. The Doge is about to turn 18 years. So it's like, you know, 120 years in dog years. I don't know. But it's pretty, you know, the Doge is pretty old. The Doge is still alive. And we actually took, you know, 20 or 25 people to Japan and, you know, made them meet the Doge. We have a close relationship with the Doge Mama, who is Atsuko. And that's where we took Bad Luck Brian with us. Bad Luck Brian is an amazing person, but it's also an old meme. So it's like in 2013, Bad Luck Brian and Doge were Reddit legends. And that's what threw people, you know, in nostalgia. And we've got like millions of views and impressions and likes on Instagram, TikTok, and Reddit as well. So it's like, you know, meme lovers really appreciated these. And we're looking to do more such collabs in the future. And one alpha is that we're also organizing a version 2 of the Doge pilgrimage, which is going to take place on November 2nd. And that's where we also unveil a bronze statue with, you know, a bronze statue of Kabosu, which we fundraise together with Dogecoin Foundation, NFD, and a lot of other friends. And we raised around $100,000 to erect a bronze statue in Kabosu's favorite park in Sakura City. So it's like, you know, it's going to be a lot of events, and we're really excited about all these things. We potentially also are looking for, you know, some more memes, and, you know, it's going to be amazing. It's like we've always supported memes, and it's not only centric to Doge. We've always supported all other memes because it's like the community which we built together.
Go ahead, Smoke.
Yeah, so I was just informed by one of our amazing Doge Improvement Council members. I don't think we spoke too much about this, but we have a really cool group of people that kind of help to lead and steer the DAO. Recently, we took on an awesome member who is in the audience today, Ethereum, and as well as another member, Path, who a lot of you know, Cryptopathic, who started the NFT project. But something that we recently funded through the Bark Tank is known as Doge Day. So I mean, I don't know how much I'm supposed to say, but I think probably the cat is out of the bag, and what time, you know, what better time than now to bring this up. But we're actually funding a holiday for Doge so that people across the world can celebrate Doge on Kabosu's birthday. We believe it'll be right on Kabosu's birthday, the last that I heard, or potentially one day off, but I believe it's on the actual day. So we funded this amazing Doge Day, and we're going to hold a huge event on our second pilgrimage down to Japan to just basically celebrate Doge Day, have people from all over the world come down, check out the unveiling of the bronze statue that we funded through the Bark Tank as well. So this is an amazing event, once in a lifetime event that we're holding. Now, we are looking for sponsors for this event. We already have one sponsor, which is NFD, which you're going to hear more about later on. Some of the members of NFD are going to have some boosted chances to win this StepN raffle. But basically, we have a sponsor deck available. Reach out to any of us, myself, the Ownthedoge Twitter page, Ethereum in the audience, if you want, you know, to learn more. And basically, if you sponsor this Doge Day event, You're going to have a lot of VIP, things that you're going to receive, as well as like huge potential for you to build your brand and have your name out there as a sponsor, throughout Japan, throughout the event, and on our socials and everything else. So super excited to have a real life holiday for Doge. And this is another thing that was made possible by the Bark Tank.
I'm fascinated now. How do you go about setting up an official holiday? I would assume this takes a lot of communication with countries, right? In order to have it be an official holiday where it shows up on calendars and people can actually see it to get that additional marketing outside of just your own social channels?
So basically, we really got lucky with the way this all happened. So our leader of the pack and Pleaser appointed member of our Doge DAO's name is TriDog. He's not currently available. He's currently traveling, but he was actually speaking at an event, at a TEDx event. And that's where he ran into these people about memes, actually. And that's where he ran into these people that run an organization that actually creates holidays. So they have all these contacts and connections, and they have the infrastructure to get this holiday live. And they're very careful with who they select. They were behind National Avocado Day. If you had heard of that holiday that was a year or two ago, that really blew up. So they're very selective with what they, choose to help, push forward to become an actual holiday. And they actually believe that Doge Day will be the biggest holiday that they've ever been involved in. That's how bullish they are on Doge and on the Doge community. So super excited to have gotten this started. We may even be bringing one of the leaders of their organization down with us to Japan, which means that we'll probably have insane press coverage. So it's definitely a very advantageous position for a sponsor that wants to get involved. And beyond sponsorship or anything else, it's going to be an amazing moment in history, because not only will it be Doge Day, it will be the unveiling of the statue of Kabosu in Sakura City, Japan. So it's going to be an amazing event, and we're extremely excited for it.
I feel like having a Kabosu Mama t-shirt standing there as the Kabosu statue gets unveiled on the new Doge Day holiday. The Doge Day holiday would be a fun mix of this has got to blow up on social media, right? This is going to be a massive event. It's got to be.
I think it's going to blow. I think it would blow up without even any seeking out press on our behalf, or I think it's going to blow up no matter what. I think it's just such an insane story, and the fact that we have like multiple things that are insane happening all on that one day, I think inevitably it's going to blow up for sure.
And you said this is potentially on exactly Kabosu's birthday. Can you?
That's the plan. Yeah.
The ballpark of when that is. Or you're trying to keep that hidden.
No. I mean, we're going to have a lot more details that we drop on our Twitter. So stay up to date on Ownthedoge.com and on handle Ownthedoge, because we're going to be putting a lot of that information out there. But we are shooting for November 2nd for all of this to go down. So we even have a secret. I don't think I can even talk about it, but we have something else we're launching. If you want to learn more about it, go to our DAO.ownthedoge.com website and take a look at the most recent proposals, and maybe you'll be able to guess. But we're going to have so much stuff going down on this day. It's all thanks to Kabosu. It's all in honor of Kabosu. We love Doge. We want to make sure that we honor Doge as best we can, because we would be nowhere without Doge, without the Doge meme. And we just want to make sure that we spread the word far and wide, because believe it or not, Japan is actually not as Doge pilled as, like, say, the United States, for example. They know of Kabosu. They've heard the story somewhat in a different way, but they don't really understand the virality of the meme. And they don't fully understand the fact that beyond just that we love Doge and that it's like the world's most iconic picture of a dog, ever, that we have this do only good everyday mantra that we all carry with us. And that really everybody who loves Doge, and a lot of the Dogecoin community as well, this is a big part of what we believe, a big part of our ethos. It's not just that we love Doge. We believe do only good every day. We believe in memes. We believe in art. We believe in community. And I think that's the stronger message here.
Tell me more about do only good every day. Is this something that PleasrDAO came up with, or the Ownthedoge project came up with, or does this go back to like Kabosu Mama and the original meme and something that was created prior to you?
I will let Shub talk on that. I am pretty confident that it was not created by PleasrDAO. I know that it was prior to that. I know that it's been spoken about in detail within the Dogecoin community, which we are not directly associated with, but huge supporters of. And actually, the Dogecoin Foundation did come in on us with us on the actual creation and money raising of this bronze statue. So this is co-sponsored by, the Dogecoin Foundation, but, our project and Dogecoin are two separate projects. I've heard Do Only Good every day for a good amount of years now. So I'll let Shub talk on that, but it's something that we have just run with as well, because it's just perfect. It's perfect. It's DOGE. And it's such an amazing concept to just, do only good every day. Now, obviously, we all make mistakes. You might have a bad day, but ultimately, to have that vision, to have that positivity in everything that you do, it's a game changer. So I'll let Shub jump in on this one.
Yes, so I believe that this goes back to PleasrDAO, goes back to Ownthedoge, and even might go back to the Dogecoin Foundation, because Do Only Good every day, it's like, it's the community, it's the Doge community in general. It's not a community around a particular coin. It's not a particular community which we created. It's more at large. And, I've been hearing about Do Only Good every day for a long period of time. And I think this has been our mantra since starting. And we've also done a lot of cool initiatives to support this. We have donated $1 million now. Somewhere around $1 million to save the children. We have raised $69,000 from the Doge Couch auction, which entirely went to charity. Again, save the children. We've also, supported a few dog shelters, and we've done a lot of cool things in the past. And we try to tie back everything to charity, everything to wholesomeness, doing only good, supporting people out there. So it's like whenever we have a cool initiative running, that's how we try to tie it in to do only good every day. That is Doge.
Very cool. Just general announcement for everybody listening. This is a recorded space. We would love it if you would like and retweet and add your comments down below. I'll be picking some comments from chat to be able to ask the Ownthedoge team and Smoke. So if you've got questions about Doge or PleasrDAO or any of the stuff we've been talking about, please put those down there. We're going to dig into all the raffle details now as well. So any questions about the raffle, you can throw down there as well, and I'll be able to ask them live right here on the space. And if you've got any friends that you think might be interested in what we're talking about that have missed the opportunity to listen live, the recording will be up. So like this thing, retweet it, let your friends know that we're here and talking about this stuff. Let's dig into the raffle. Tell me about the next 5 days, Smoke. What do we expect to see over the next 5 days?
So I would love to hear your perspective as well on this. I know you have experience with these raffles. This is going to be my first raffle that I'm ever going to participate in. But yeah, so we have an insane raffle coming up. It's going to be 3,500 GMT to enter. You will receive your GMT back if you happen to lose the raffle. But if you win, you're going to receive an absolutely epic, Doge croc design. We're going to have 2 different designs coming out. We're going to have 5 each day of one style and 5 each day of the other style, created by our absolutely legendary artist, Mojo Jojo, who we don't know how we found this girl, but she is insane. She is beyond talented, very, very humble, and she just pumps stuff out like you wouldn't believe at a caliber that is just mind-blowing. So shout out to Mojo Jojo for creating these epic designs. We're hoping one day we can even bring this NFT to life potentially with StepN, and maybe people can be walking around with these insane Doge Crocs. So keep a lookout. It's going to be going on for a few days. There are going to be 10 dropped per day. So you need to go to the More website to find out more, no pun intended. But there's a lot of information posted on both of our Twitters as far as how you actually enter. And yeah, we're super excited.
I think you nailed it, Smoke. So anybody that wants to participate, go to more.com. Up in the top left-hand corner under Win NFTs, you'll find Rafflement, and that'll bring you right to this Doge collaboration. This is on Ethereum, so you're going to want GMT on Ethereum. For those that are unfamiliar with More, there's a DEX built right into it. So when you connect your wallet, you'll have an opportunity to just click on your profile photo on the top right. That brings up the wallets that you have connected down the right-hand side. In the Ethereum section, you click on Add Funds, and you can instantly convert over from one cryptocurrency to another. So if you have Ethereum but you don't have GMT, you can get GMT for the 3,500 per ticket right there within the more.com website. This is a maximum of 2 raffle tickets per wallet. So 3,500 each would be 7,000 GMT max. You pay a little bit of a gas fee because this is an on-chain transaction. I did hear the gas fee earlier today was like $6, so a very reasonable number. I usually expect somewhere in like the $20 to $30 range, but it just depends on how many people clearly are using Ethereum at that time. And then we've got these rate up collections. So 3, to my knowledge, we've got the pixels that we were talking about earlier, the pixels of the Doge that you can actually see as a collection right within More. So these can be tradable on More. If you don't have one, this is something that you can go to More and get. We've got the Bad Luck Brian collection as well. And then tell me a little bit more about this third collection, Smoke, that you guys have set up. It's the NFD prints.
Yes. So we have this amazing community that has been created around the Feisty Doge meme, led by Cryptopathic, also known as Path, who works closely with us at Ownthedoge as well. He is a member of the Doge Improvement Council, and we just love their community. We're definitely NFT pilled. We've actually gotten to know them a little more over the last couple of months, and we're very impressed. So very strong and amazing community. So I reached out to Path to make sure that some of the kind of VIP or most dedicated members of his community would also receive a boost in likelihood to receive a pair of these epic clogs, or Crocs rather. And so basically there's a group within NFT that are known as prints. And what you have to do to become, within that group is you have to lock some of your NFT tokens. So these individuals have locked their token. They've shown that they believe in NFT and that they're serious about the community. And these VIPs will all receive, anybody within that print group, the entire list has been uploaded within StepN, and they're all going to have a boost in likelihood to win this raffle.
Very cool. And just to review, this raffle lasts for 5 days. There's 10 of these Genesis walkers available each day, 5 from the first design and 5 from the second design, for 50 total Genesis walkers that are available. The designs are awesome. If you guys have not seen them yet, there's some links up at the top of the chat where you can go to more.com and see them right now. I love the way these designs turned out. So 50 Genesis walkers total, 10 per day over the 5 days, 2 different designs already live on the website. So August 28th, 10 a.m. UTC was when it started, all the way through Friday, September 1st. Anybody that participates, if you buy a single raffle ticket for 3,500 ETH GMT, if you do not win, then it rolls over to the next day. So you're eligible for the second day's raffle all the way out throughout the 5 days. And as Spoke already mentioned, at the very end, if you are not fortunate enough to win one of these Genesis walkers, you do end up getting a refund of that GMT that you can pull back out. So it costs you very little, just a little bit in gas to attempt. And then if you win, you get one of these Genesis sneakers, which is definitely something worth owning. Did I miss anything, Smoke?
You did not miss anything. That was amazing. So yeah, I'm super excited. Just letting the Discord community know. Anybody in the audience, please spread the word about this. We have a ton of tickets already sold, which is really, really amazing. But yeah, just super happy to be involved in this partnership. And it looks like it's been extremely successful so far, and just hoping I win. I don't get any advantage except for the fact that I do hold a pixel. So actually I do get an advantage, and I hold the Bad Luck Brian NFT. So yeah, it pays to be involved within these communities. It pays to hold these NFTs. They can kind of produce rewards down the road that you didn't even really imagine when you minted them.
Absolutely. And just to remind, for those rate up collections, if you own one of these additional NFTs, you get a 50% increased chance of winning the Genesis Walker for the first NFT that you hold from one of those 3 collections. If you hold additional ones, you get another 25% increase, up to a maximum of 5 NFTs, which gives you a 150% better chance of winning one of these Genesis walkers. Very cool feature that we build into our More raffle mints. Makes it a lot of fun. I'm scrolling down through the questions in chat. If you have a question that you want to ask about Ownthedoge, about PleasrDAO, about the collaboration, how it works, how the GMT works, ETH GMT, any of the stuff, please feel free to click on that purple button down the bottom right-hand corner. Ask your question. I'll try to ask them. StepN Europe, you got anything for these guys?
I'm just very excited to see this collaboration. No questions, everything is clear and fun.
Good, perfect. While I've got you here then, I want to remind everybody that each and every one of these raffle mints, we generally tie a Finding Satoshi Zeely quest to it. We've got a password for this Twitter space. So for those that are listening in from Finding Satoshi's Zeely quest board, the password is Ownthedoge, all one word, all capitals. OwnTheDoge, all caps, all one word. I think we're going to throw that up in the Discord server as well.
James, just quick question. So I just thought, will these sneakers have any utility in the Ownthedoge community or something? Are they planning something, if you know? Or if...
That's a really cool thought, Smoke. Have you guys thought about that?
We have. I mean, everything's been happening so fast, but yeah, I can tell you that we're certainly going to think about how we can reward the people who win these NFTs in a big way. And not to mention the fact that we don't plan on this being the last collaboration with StepN. So if you do end up winning, you can expect that something major is going to happen down the line from this, whether it be directly from the Ownthedoge community or whether it be from a separate collab with StepN. So definitely, you know, it's going to pay to hold a pair of these, or one of these rather.
I think I read a rumor somewhere. I don't even know if this is public knowledge. So please don't answer if you're not allowed to. But wasn't there a rumor about something tied to socks? Is that a thing, or did I just make that up?
That is a rumor. Yeah. So, I mean, keep that in mind. Yeah, we definitely are venturing into the concept of physical, claiming physical NFTs from holding it, or physical items from holding digital NFTs. So everything is on the table. Like I said, if you look through our DAO website, dao.ownthedoge.com, you'll see that recently we have some certain proposals that have been passed. If you look through what those proposals entail, then you might get an idea as to what we have in store. And we are all about working with, builders within the community like StepN, who have been pretty much just legends through the bear market, showing up, pursuing collabs, building and working regardless of, price up or price down. So we prioritize those groups and we love to work with them and come out with awesome collabs. So keep a lookout.
Perfect. Looking through the chat for questions, seeing if there's any good questions that stand out. I think a lot of people love this meme. They love what you've built and are really excited about this. Let me see. Some are in languages I can't read. Looking for a good one. If you guys have good questions, please ask. What have we missed? What else, Smoke? What else about Ownthedoge and PleasrDAO have we not addressed yet? Kronk, if you got a question, type it in chat.
Yeah, drop your questions in chat. Let me also ask Shub, because he's like the king of content. He pretty much has written up like everything we've ever done. He has a blog that he does on Medium where he just like goes through all the insane things that we've done over the past year, 2 years. So I don't know if he has anything that he wants to add here as well. You can, Shub.
Yeah, so one cool thing which we are also doing is filming a Doge documentary. So it's like Doge has been restricted to the meme, restricted to the community, but now we want to take Doge, take the Doge beyond and take Doge to the mainstream, even Hollywood. So we have funded a few rounds of the Doge documentary. We are collecting interviews, and if we are also possibly collecting the last round of interviews during the version 2 of the Doge pilgrimage, where we take a lot of Doge enthusiasts to Japan and meet the Doge. So it's going to be interesting. It's going to be fun. And we are also in talks about partners and all these things. So the Doge documentary can be can materialize real quick, and keep your eyes out, because it's going to be amazing. I'll also pin a tweet regarding the Doge documentary which StepN had posted.
Love the idea of a documentary. Where would this go? Is this something you'd see posting on social media? Is this something that you would go talk to networks about trying to throw it up on Netflix or somewhere? Like I would imagine that could be a really big thing.
Yes, currently we are in talks, but it's not logged which platform, or do we want to even release it on X, because it's like streaming on X has been huge. And a lot of people have been telling us that, release Doge documentary on X, and it's like, it's going to be insane. We have released a teaser, and you can see the teaser pinned over here, and it's we've had this really close relationship with Atsuko. So we've had like people fly over to Japan, meet the Doge, meet Atsuko, and the story the Doge has is really inspiring. It's like a rescue dog, and that dog made such a huge impact on the lives of people. It's like you cannot even imagine how memes have helped so many people come out of depression, mental illnesses, and it's really the power of memes which we resonate through over here. And that's what we want to spread to this world. It's the documentary of the Doge. It's like the most famous meme ever, and we have a huge community which tries to do only good every day. And yeah, these are a few concepts. And when you see the trailer, you'll realize more. There's more to the Doge than we can see or even interpret.
Very cool. I would definitely think X would be the play, right? This is such a viral meme that does so well on Twitter or X. Like having a 30-minute, 45-minute, hour-long documentary about the background of all this and then posting it exclusively to X so everybody can see it. I would almost think it would get more views there than it would YouTube or Netflix or anywhere else. But I can't wait to hear more about that. What kind of timeline? Is that 6 months away, 12 months away? Hard to tell.
It's kind of hard to tell right now. We are collecting interviews. So we've had like a lot of famous people come in and give their interviews. We are still looking for a few more people. I mean, the question in the room is Elon Musk when, but it's in the process of building. So we're gonna announce and keep the community updated. But we're in the process of we have John Lin, who is like an amazing director, who is also the director of the Doge documentary. So we've been flying John in and out to Japan and record all these famous moment in the history of the Doge. He's going to be there at the statue unveiling. We are going to unveil a statue in Sakura City. We have been in talks with the mayor of Sakura, and it's going to be a landmark in Sakura. It's like people in Japan really love dogs, but they do not really know more about Doge. They know about Kabosu through Atsuko's blogs, and it's amazing how for Americans and for other people in this country, in this world, we know about Doge because it's a meme. But in Japan, they do not know about Doge through a meme. In fact, they know it from the Iron Dog. It's like it's pretty sick. Kabosu is like destined to be famous everywhere.
Definitely, and I would think if Elon Musk in any way interacts with that tweet, or if you guys get clips to put into the documentary of Elon Musk and the things that he's done on social media along with the meme or any of that, that would just elevate it to an insanely high level. Like I could see millions and millions and millions of impressions coming from that. That should be a lot of fun. Majority of the questions I'm seeing are asking details about the raffle itself. How many tickets can each one buy from Beck? It's 2 tickets total. So let me review through kind of all the details once again. The raffle is open now. If you want to participate in these Genesis walkers, there's 10 of these per day over the course of 5 days. So you have 50 Genesis sneakers total that are available. It's this awesome design from the Ownthedoge artist. Remind me the name again. It was like Fubu something, right?
Mojo Jojo.
Mojo Jojo. I love that name. What a great name. The Mojo Jojo designed Genesis walkers. There's 2 different designs each day, 10 sneakers per day. So it's 5 of the first design and 5 of the second design each day for 5 days from today, the 28th through the 1st. This is 3,500 GMT that's on ETH. You can do a maximum of 2 tickets per wallet per day. Anybody that enters in for the 1 or 2 raffle tickets on day 1, your tickets automatically go over to day 2 if you don't win and on through day 5. And at the end of the 5 days, you can pull out all of your GMT if you don't win, or you win one of these phenomenal Genesis Walker sneakers. We've got 3 different rate-up collections. We've got the Doge Pixels that we've talked a lot about, the Bad Luck Brian collab NFTs, and this NFD print. The Twitter account on that is NFD Token, at NFD Token. The Zeely Finding Satoshi Questboard password, Ownthedoge, all capitals, OWNTHEDOGE, all one word, all capitals. And I think as we're starting to wrap up here, what's the best way, Smoke and Tube, for anybody to find out more information about PleasrDAO or Ownthedoge? Is it following this at Ownthedoge Twitter account?
Yes, definitely follow at Ownthedoge on Twitter. Stop into our Discord. We have a very amazing Discord where a lot of the OGs hang out. I think that Shub will be able to find a tweet that he can post with all the information on how to get involved on Discord. If you have any insane Doge-related idea that you'd like funding for, if you're a dev, if you're an artist, anything in that realm, and you want to help to spread the word about Doge, make sure you head over to dao.ownthedoge.com and submit a proposal. Someone from our team will come and assist you and make sure that you're proposing in the correct way, in the correct format. We also have something that we've created up there about how to drop a winning proposal that goes through a lot of the stuff that we're looking for as far as what's your budget, give us some information on your team and so on. So if you want to get involved, join our Discord, follow us on Twitter, follow us on Instagram at Ownthedoge, and go to our DAO website and submit a proposal.
Yes, and in case you're looking for the links, you can find the links pinned to our Twitter profile. You can see our link tree over here, and through there you can be redirected to all our socials. And also highly recommend checking our Medium out if you want long form details into what we have been up to. We write quarterly recaps on Medium, and if you scroll down, you'll see monthly recaps and even weekly recaps. So it's like, if you want to know more about the project, I say Medium is like the best platform where you can learn everything which we have done in the past and everything which we're planning to do.
Love it. I'd also be remiss if I did not mention, for anybody in the Own the Doge community that is bringing a wallet over to more.com and connecting it, you do end up getting a free general membership at more.com, which gives you 20 free credits every single day for our AI art generation tool called GNT. GNT gives you an opportunity to make some really cool art that you can instantly mint as an NFT. You can even make an entire NFT collection out of it. So you're going to have 20 images that you can make for free per day just for connecting your wallet and creating that general membership. And maybe we can come up with something fun over the next few days where for anybody that creates some Doge memes using GNT with their free memberships, maybe we can give out some rewards or something. You have to watch on socials. I'm sure we can come up with something fun about that.
I had one question though. I want to learn more about more. It's like, we have this membership system. So what rewards do you get if you are a member? And, is more like, an NFT trading platform like, Blur or OpenSea, or is it different?
Yeah, absolutely. Great question. So it's a mix. It started as an NFT trading platform built around the Find Satoshi Lab community, the StepN community, everything within our umbrella. Then it kind of added on the Launchpad. So we had a lot of different projects that were created specifically to launch on More that came from the community and communities that we partnered with. Now we have these mints. It's called Fair Mint. Every single day when you go to the more.com main page, you can see where every 12 hours we have a new collection, a lot of which are generated by our community that launches where you can mint them right there. Some of which come from GNT that are made with this AI art tool that I was just describing. Others which are hand-generated art, right, which are uploaded from the different projects to More to be able to launch on Fair Mint. We also have a section called Community Mint, so separate of the ones that launch on that official Fair Mint carousel and get all the marketing benefits of More. You can also launch your collection instantly. We call that a Community Mint, where it just launches on its own page. So for those looking for a place to launch collections, More is a great place. And then we also have this entire section where you can create things, and it's GNT. Is this generative NFT tool where just like a Midjourney or a Stable Diffusion or a DALL-E, you can go in and type in a text prompt. You can use that prompt to generate 4 images at a time. And those images, again, could be just downloaded and used to create memes, to use as a PFP. You can choose to mint them instantly as an NFT, and you could then trade those on More and buy and sell and goof around with them. Or you can take that same prompt and now use the AI tool to create an entire collection. 100 NFTs, 300 NFTs, all the way up to 1,000 different NFTs would be all different variations, assign them all the attributes. And a lot of our communities had a lot of fun creating these NFT projects around GNT and then launching them with the Fair Mint Launchpad, which works really well. The third version of GNT also created this profile engine. So you have the ability to upload photos, 10, 20 photos, let's say of your own face, of someone else's face, of an image, and then you can train the AI based on any given image to be able to then choose that profile engine when you're creating art from it. You can see where we also have styles there of different NFT projects. So if you want it to be influenced and say, okay, I want to create an image of Kabosu, and I want this Kabosu image to be on the beach, and I want it to be in the style of CryptoPunks, where it has like 10% influence of CryptoPunks. Then you can kind of play around with it and see what it spits out and make something cool. Then you instantly mint it as an NFT, which is a lot of fun.
Wow, that's amazing. Really love it.
I love that. Hearing more about this tool you guys have, I'm thinking it's probably a proprietary tool from StepN or More. Would love to see if we could have a separate call about that, because we have been big about, trying to find a way to have people use their creativity, how to incorporate AI, and have very quick on-demand minting of NFTs. So sounds like you guys have that whole thing covered. We'd love to see if we could help cross-promote this platform for you guys at a higher level. So let's definitely stay in touch and talk more about that.
Absolutely. And it might be a fine time for the two communities too to engage with the Doge meme and figure out what kind of art they can create using that Doge meme and kind of see where it goes from there. So for those listening and learning about this for the first time, you just go to more.com, MOOAR.com, connect your wallet. You get a free general membership. That free general membership gives you the opportunity to make 20 images per day for free. You can then mint those as an NFT or create entire collections just using text prompts, which is a lot of fun. And while you're there, make sure you go over to the Raffle Mint page. This is going to be available for 5 days. You can get these StepN Ownthedoge Genesis walkers that are always worth having. Genesis sneakers, for those not familiar, are kind of the sneaker to own within the StepN ecosystem. There's a tremendous number of benefits that come from it on a regular basis. These are selling for 3,500 GMT on Ethereum per raffle ticket, a maximum of 2 tickets per wallet, 50 total Genesis walkers, 10 per day going out, 2 different designs per day. If you do not win, you do get your GMT back. And if you win, you get one of these Genesis walkers that I can assure you will trade for a whole lot more than the 3,500 GMT. I want to thank Smoke and Shub for being up here on the Ownthedoge account. StepN Europe, thank you for coming up. Everybody that participated and asked questions, we appreciate you. Make sure you like and retweet this Twitter space. It is recorded, so anybody that missed out has an opportunity to tune in and listen at a later date. You can go to the Ownthedoge Discord server or the More Discord server if you need additional questions answered or want some details or just want to ask about GNT and how this art tool works and get tips on how to trade, how to launch a product on the Fairmint Launchpad, and how to goof around with GNT and create art and images. Appreciate for everybody being here. This was great. Thank you, Smoke. Thank you, Shub. Can't thank you enough for being a part.
Thank you. Amazing space.
Thank you. Much wow. Woof woof.